In the days following Hayden Panettiere's death, one relationship from her past has drawn renewed public attention, not because of any confirmed connection to what happened, but because of how openly and how recently both she and her former partner had spoken about it. This video covers only what's been confirmed by credible reporting. It won't speculate about Panettiere's death, and it won't suggest any connection between her passing and the man discussed here beyond what's actually been publicly reported. Hayden Panettiere and Brian Hickerson began dating in 2018, shortly after Panettiere's on and off relationship with Ukrainian boxer Vladimir Klitschko had come to an end. According to E! News, the two were introduced through Panettiere's brother. Hickerson, originally from South Carolina, had moved to Los Angeles to pursue work in real estate and acting. Their relationship became on and off almost from the start, continuing in that pattern over roughly 4 years, from 2018 to 2022. Hickerson's relationship with Panettiere involved multiple documented incidents of domestic violence, confirmed through court records and law enforcement statements over several years. In May 2019, Hickerson was arrested on a felony domestic violence charge following an altercation in which police reportedly observed redness and marks on Panettiere's body. He pleaded not guilty, and that particular case was dismissed in September of that year. In February 2020, he was arrested again, this time accused of punching Panettiere with a closed fist on the right side of her face. In July 2020, Hickerson was formally charged with multiple felony counts, including 2 assault charges connected to incidents between May 2019 and January 2020. In 2021, he pleaded no contest to 2 felony counts and was sentenced to 45 days in jail. That same year, Panettiere spoke publicly and directly about what she'd experienced, telling People magazine that she was coming forward with the truth in the hope that her story could empower others in abusive relationships to seek the help they deserved, and that she was committed to helping ensure the man responsible never hurt anyone else. Despite the severity of what had happened, Panettiere and Hickerson later reconnected, reportedly once both had become sober from their own respective struggles. In a 2022 interview with the New York Times, Panettiere acknowledged there were still feelings between them, while being careful about how the relationship might be perceived publicly. She was direct about the terms of that reconciliation, telling the Times that she didn't condone what Hickerson had done, but that continuing any relationship with him was contingent entirely on his continued recovery. She said plainly that he knew he deserved the consequences he faced, and that she hadn't taken the decision to reconnect lightly. Hickerson, for his part, later spoke publicly as well, telling TMZ around the release of Panettiere's 2026 memoir that there was no excuse for what he'd done, stating plainly that a person should never hit a woman, and that he didn't blame her friends for their anger toward him over his past behavior. According to TMZ, Panettiere and Hickerson flew together from Los Angeles to the southern United States on 15th August, the day before her death. It remains unclear, based on current reporting, exactly where they were traveling to or why. Panettiere was later found unresponsive in Greenville, South Carolina, on 16th August and pronounced dead shortly afterward. Greenville police have stated clearly that their investigation has found no signs of foul play or suspicious circumstances. No law enforcement agency has indicated that Hickerson played any role in her death, and TMZ has reported that his family is aware of her passing and has described the situation simply as deeply sad. It's important to be exact here. Hickerson's presence in the days before her death has drawn media attention because of their history, not because of any evidence connecting him to what happened. The official cause of death remains pending toxicology results and the coroner's full investigation. Hayden Panettiere spent her final years being remarkably honest about a difficult, complicated chapter of her life, one that included real harm, real accountability, and a relationship that neither she nor Hickerson ever tried to present as simple or easy. That honesty about abuse and about the messy reality of healing was always part of what made her willing to speak out in the first place. As investigators continue their work, what's clear right now is simple. Hayden Panettiere lived and spoke with an honesty that few public figures ever risk. That's worth remembering, regardless of how her story ultimately gets fully understood. If this story informed you, share your thoughts respectfully in the comments and subscribe for more carefully reported stories from the world of entertainment.